Hi friends, today I am going to discuss direct tax subject in that salaries chapter. Okay friends, let's move on into the chapter. As per section 15, charging section. Charging section. Salary is chargeable either on due basis or receipt basis, whichever is earlier. Okay, salary is chargeable either on due basis or receipt basis, receipt basis, whichever is earlier. Okay, if salary is paid in advance, it will be taxable in the year of receipt. Okay, arrears of salary received by the assessee and such a salary was earlier chargeable to tax on due basis, then in the year of receipt of such arrears of salary will not be taxable in the year of actual receipt. Okay, I hope this is clear for you. And see, salary paid by partnership firm or LLP to the partners, then in the hands of the partners such a salary is not chargeable under the head income from salaries but chargeable under the head income from PGBP. Okay, salary paid by partnership firm or LLP to the partners. Okay, then in the hands of the partners such a salary is not chargeable under the head income from salaries but chargeable under the head income from PGBP. Okay, if the assessee waives his salary or surrenders his salary, still waives or surrendered portion of salary will be chargeable under the head income from salary. Okay, and see the next, gratuity. Gratuity. Gratuity means a voluntary contribution made by employer to his employee over the period of his service. Gratuity means a voluntary contribution made by employer to his employee in appreciation of the service rendered by employee over the period of his service. Okay, and see the next, perquisites. Perquisites means benefits provided by employer to employee. Okay, and see the next, uncommuted pension. Uncommuted pension. Uncomputed pension means monthly retirement benefit provided to employee by employer. Provided to employee. Okay, monthly retirement benefit. Okay, and see the next one, commuted pension. Commuted pension means lump sum amount taken by employee by selling the whole or part of the future pension amount at the present date. Okay, and see the next, retrenchment compensation. Retrenchment compensation, it means any payment received by the employee on termination of his contract of services due to incapacity of the company to continue his or her services. Retrenchment compensation means any payment received by the employee on termination of his contract of service due to incapacity of the company to continue his or her services. Okay, I will explain this chapter by using format. Okay, see the format of income from salaries. Name of the assessee, residential status. Okay, assessment year, previous year. Computation of income from salary. Particulars, amount, basic salary, commission, bonus. Allowances, taxable perquisites, leave travel concession, gratuity, uncommuted pension, fully taxable to all employee. Commuted pension, leave encashment, retrenchment compensation, voluntary retirement compensation, medical facility. Professional tax paid by employer. Employer's PF contribution, Provident Fund contribution. Arrears of salary, advance salary, not as loan, gross salary. Okay. First see the working note 1 allowances. Allowances, see the in allowances, fully taxable allowances, partly taxable allowances, and fully exempt allowances. See the first fully taxable allowances. Fixed medical allowance, fully taxable allowance. Interim allowances, fully taxable allowances. City compensatory allowances, fully taxable allowances. Overtime allowance, fully taxable allowance. Warden allowance, fully taxable allowance. Any other cash allowances, fully taxable allowance. Non-practicing allowances, fully taxable allowances. Tiffin or lunch or dinner allowances, fully taxable allowances. Transportation allowance to normal employees. Normal employees. Fully taxable allowances. Servant allowance, fully taxable allowance. Entertainment allowance, fully taxable allowance. Project allowance, fully taxable allowance. Dearness allowance, fully taxable allowance. Okay. And see the next. Partly exempt allowances. In that, house rent allowance. Exemption under section 10, subsection 13A. Actual HRA received, actual house rent allowance received, 50% of the salary in case of Mumbai, Chennai, Delhi, Kolkata. 40% of salary in other cities. And the next, rent paid minus 10% of the salary. Here in this case, salary means basic salary plus dearness allowance recognized part, okay, plus turnover commission. Okay, from these four, whichever is less taken here. From HRA, less exemption, whichever is less. Okay, that is partly exempt allowance. And see the next, children education allowance. Maximum 100 per child per month. Okay, maximum 2 children's exemption allowed. Okay, and the next, children hostel allowances. Less maximum 300 per child per month. Maximum 2 children. Okay. And the next, transportation allowances to specially challenged. 3,200 per month for blind, deaf, dumb, handicap. Okay. And the next, transport company allowances to driver. And see here, transportation allowances to normal employees fully taxable. Okay. And see here, transport company allowances to driver, 70% of the amount received, 10,000, whichever is lower. Okay. And the next, underground allowances, 800 per month. Okay. Tribal area allowances, 200 per month, less 200 per month. Okay. And the next one, fully exempt allowances. Fully exempt allowances. Allowances paid by UNO, fully exempt. Special allowances under section 10 subsection 14. Uniform allowances, research allowances, conveyance allowances, daily allowances, travelling allowances, helper allowances. And see here, servant allowances is deferred helper allowance. Okay. Servant allowance fully taxable. Helper allowance fully exempt. Okay. And see the next. Allowances to High Court judge. Compensatory allowance to judge. Sumptuary granted to HC. SC Judge, High Court, Supreme Court. Allowances granted to government employees outside India. Okay, this total allowance is exempt. Okay, and see, before seeing the working note number 2, first we will discuss working note number 3, leave travel concession. Okay, exemption under section 10 subsection 5, partial exemption. See, if travel by air mode, exemption under section 10(5), value of economic class airfare of national carriers by shorter route, amount spent, whichever is lower, okay, by deduct from travel by air mode amount. Okay, and see the next one, if travel by railway mode, then exemption under section 10 subsection 5, value of first class AC rail, first class AC rail. Okay, remember, normal rail, not AC rail. First class AC rail for shortest route, amount spent, whichever is lower. Okay, and see the next, if rail mode does not exist and travel by recognized public road transport, then exemption under section 10 subsection 5, first class or deluxe fare for shortest route. Okay, and amount spent, whichever is lower. Okay, and the next one, if rail mode does not exist and travel by unrecognized public road transport, then exemption under section 10 subsection 5, first class fare for shortest route by rail, amount spent. Okay, whichever is lower. And see the next working note number 2, taxable perquisites. Okay, in that rent-free accommodation, non-monetary perquisite, rent-free unfurnished accommodation, rent-free furnished accommodation. Okay, first see the unfurnished accommodation. If unfurnished accommodation is provided to government employee, then license fee, deduct amount recovered from the employee. Okay, if rent free unfurnished accommodation is provided to non-government employee and house owned by employer, provided to non-government employee and house owned by employer, then if population up to 10 lakhs in the city, then 7.5% of the salary. Or if population between 10 lakhs to 25 lakhs in the city, then 10% of the salary. Okay, or if population more than 25 lakhs in the city, then 15% of the salary. Okay, and then less annual recovered from employee. Okay, if it falls in the first case, then first case minus annual recovered from employee, then otherwise second case, otherwise third case. Okay, and see the next, and say if rent-free unfurnished accommodation is provided to non-government employee and house hired by employer, then higher charges paid by employer on 15% of the salary, whichever is lower, less amount recovered from the employee. Okay, in unfurnished accommodation there are 3 conditions: provided to government employees, provided to non-government employees, house owned by the employer, and provided to non-government employees and house hired by the employer. Okay, and see, accommodation provided in hotel for greater than 15 days, then 24% of the salary, actual charges paid, less amount recovered from employee. These 2 cases, whichever is lower, and less amount recovered from employee. Okay, and see here, salary means basic salary plus dearness allowance recognized plus turnover commission plus normal commission plus bonus plus allowances plus ex gratia. Okay, And see the next, rent-free unfurnished accommodation. This is the case B. Rent-free furnished accommodation. For calculation, rent-free unfurnished accommodation plus add furniture benefit, then less amount recovered from employees. Okay, then that is taxable value of perquisite. Okay, here furniture benefit. Furniture owned by employer, 10% of depreciation for furniture. Furniture hired by employer, then higher charges. Okay, and see the next, motor vehicle facilities to employee, non-monetary perquisite. If such motor vehicle given only for office use, then fully exempt perquisite. Okay, if such motor vehicle given only for personal use, then calculation of taxable value of perquisite. And see, car owned by employer, then car depreciation at the rate of 10% if owned by employer, or hired, then higher charges paid by the employer. Okay, then add repairs and maintenance incurred by employer and add driver salary 900 per month. Okay, into number of months, less amount recovered from employee, that is taxable value of perquisite. Okay, and see, if such motor vehicle given for personal and office use, then calculation of taxable value of perquisite, vehicle owned by employer, then repairs and maintenance cost beared by employee, then taxable value of perquisite. If car's engine up to 1600 cc, 600 per month, or if car engine more than 1600 cc, 900 per month, and add driver salary 900 per month. Okay, and see, vehicle owned by employee, then repairs and maintenance cost beared by employer, vehicle owned by employee, repairs and maintenance cost beared by employer, then less if car engine up to 1600 cc, 1800 per month. If car engine more than 1600 cc, then 2400 per month. Add driver salary 900 per month. Okay, and see next, vehicle owned by employee and repairs and maintenance cost incurred by employee, then fully exempt. Okay, and see next, vehicle owned by employer, then taxable value perquisite, cost of repairs and maintenance paid by employer 1800 per month if up to 1600 cc, 2400 per month if more than 1600 cc. Driver salary, add driver salary 900 per month. And see here, second case, it is a monetary perquisite and the remaining all are non-monetary perquisites. Okay, and see the next, education facilities provided by employer, it is a non-monetary perquisite. Education facility provided by employer to employee, then fully exempt. To other than employee, then fully taxable. To employee's children, then own institute of employer or employer having tie-up, exempt up to 1000 per month per children, otherwise fully taxable. Okay, and see the next case, free gas, electricity and water supply, non-monetary perquisites, fully taxable. Okay, and see the next, transportation facility provided by transport undertaking perquisite, amount charged from normal public less amount recovered from assessee, that is taxable value of perquisite. Okay, and see the next, servant facilities perquisites, fully taxable. Okay, and see, interest benefit when employer has given loan to the employee at the rate concession rate of interest perquisites. If loan taken for disease like cancer, TB, etc., that is specified diseases, then such perquisite is fully exempt. Okay, otherwise loan up to 20,000, then such perquisite is fully exempt. Okay, and say loan above 20,000, then taxable perquisite. Loan amount into SBI rate on first day of previous year minus interest rate of company. Okay. And see the next, food facilities, non-monetary park visits. Value of food less exemption 50 rupees per meal. That is once in a day into number of days. Okay. Value of food less exemption, that is taxable value of park visit. Okay. Next, credit card facilities fully taxable. And next, touring and accommodation fully taxable. And the next, club expenses fully taxable. And the next, gift by the employer is fully taxable. But if gift up to 5,000 per annum, fully exempt. Okay. And see, use of asset facilities, non-monetary park visit. Computer or laptop, no park visit. Okay. Telephone also no park visit. Other assets owned by employer, then depreciation at the rate of 10% on cost will be. That is taxable value park visit. Hired by employer, higher charges paid by the employer will be. That is taxable value park visit. Okay. And to the next, transfer of any mobile asset, non-monetary park visits. And see, particulars, computer and electronics, cars, other assets. Virginal cost to employer, less depreciation for every completed year of usage. 50% of WDV in case of computer and electronics, and 20% of WDV cars, and 10% of SLM other assets. Okay. And so the next, less amount received from employee. Okay. That is taxable value of park visit. Total 14 taxable park visits. Okay. And see the next working note number 4. Gratuity. Exemption under section 10 subsection 10, fully exemption, partial exemption. And see, government employee receiving gratuity fully exempt. If gratuity received by employee covered under Payment of Gratuity Act 1972, then gratuity received less partial exemption under section 10 subsection 10. Actual amount received 20 lakhs maximum, 15 divided by 26 into last month salary, that is latest salary per month, into number of years of services completed. Number of years of services completed years, that means completed years, whichever is lower. Okay. Gratuity received less whichever is lower. Okay. Here latest salary per month means latest basic salary per month plus latest entire dearness allowance per month. Okay. And see, if gratuity received by the employee not covered under Payment of Gratuity Act 1972, then gratuity received less partial exemption under section 10 subsection 10. Actual amount received 20 lakhs maximum, 1 divided by 2, that means of average salary per month into number of years of services completed, no fraction. Okay. And see here, average salary per month means average basic salary per month plus average dearness allowance recognized per month plus average turnover commission. Okay. Average of last 10 months has to be taken excluding retiring month. Okay. And see, if gratuity received by employee during his service period, then fully taxable. If gratuity received from former employees and again gratuity received from another employer, then earlier gratuity exemption will be reduced from maximum 20 lakhs limits. Okay. And see the next working note number 5, computed pension. Commuted pension exemption under section 10 subsection 10A, fully exemption, partial exemption. Commuted pension means the yearly pension that is to be received by the assessee is sold by the assessee at a lump sum consideration. Commuted pension means the yearly pension that is to be received by the assessee is sold by the assessee at a lump sum consideration. Okay. And see, pension commuted by government or local authority or civil served by defense employees and judge of high court and supreme court, fully commuted pension is exempt. And see, other employees taxable in following manner. If such employee is receiving gratuity, then commuted pension less 1 by 3 of commuted pension received, that is percentage of pension commuted. And see, if such employee is not receiving gratuity, then commuted pension half of commuted pension received, that is percentage of pension commuted. Okay, that is commuted pension. And see the next, leave encashment exemption under section 10 subsection 10A. Fully exemption, partial exemption. Leave encashment received by government employee, fully exempt. Okay. Other employees, partial exemption. Leave encashment exemption under section 10 subsection 10A. Amount received 10 into average salary per month. Leave credit into average salary per month 3 lakhs, whichever is lower. Okay, whichever is less. Average salary per month is equals to average basic salary per month, average dearness allowance recognized per month, average turnover commission per month. Okay. And see here, leave credit is equals to total leaves available per year, but maximum 30 only. Okay, divided by 30 days or 1 month. And see here, if leave encashment received by employee during his service period, then fully taxable. Okay, if leave encashment received from former employer and again leave encashment received from another employer, then employer leave encashment exemption will be received from maximum 3 lakh limits. Okay. And see the next working note number 7. Retrenchment compensation. Exemption under section 10(10)(b). Partial exemption. Amount received less exemption under section 10 subsection 10(b). Amount calculated by Industrial Dispute Act is equals to 15 into average pay into number of years of service. That means round off. Amount received and 5 lakhs maximum, whichever is lower. Okay. And see the next working note number 8. Voluntary retrenchment compensation as per section 10 subsection 10C. Partial exemption. Voluntary retirement amount less exemption under section 10 subsection 10C. Latest salary per month, that means last salary per month, and into number of months of service remaining. And see the next B. 3 into latest salary per month into number of year of service completed, and the amount received 5 lakhs maximum, whichever is less. Okay, whichever is lower. And see the latest salary per month is equals to latest basic salary per month plus latest dearness allowance recognized per month plus latest turnover commission per month. Okay. No benefit under section 10 subsection 10C available if the assessee is receiving salary from a proprietor or firm or LLP. Okay, and see the next working note number 9. Medical facilities provided by employee in India from government recognized employer own, then medical facility given by employer is 100% exempt. Okay, otherwise fully taxable. Okay. GRE means government recognized employer own, then 100% exempt. Medical facilities provided by employee, otherwise fully taxable. Outside India, cost of stay and cost of treatment exempt as per RBI guidelines provided in question, and cost of travel for abroad, then gross total income 2 lakhs per annum of the assessee, then fully exempt, otherwise fully taxable. And see, Mediclaim insurance premium paid by employer is fully exempt. Okay. And see the last and final working note number 10. Provident Fund employer's contribution. And see the first, employee contribution to the statutory Provident Fund under section 80C, deduction allowable. Next, recognized Provident Fund under section 80C, reduction allowable. And see, unrecognized Provident Fund, no deduction allowable under section 80C. It will be taken as a computation of income from salaries. Okay. And see the next one, employer's contribution. Employee's contribution is over. Next, employer's contribution to the statutory provident fund, not part of employee's salary. And see the RPF, employer's contribution to the RPF, not part of employee's salary, up to 12% of the salary. Okay, above 12% of the salary, then it will be taken as a computation income from salaries. Okay, and see the next, employer contribution to URPF, not part of employee's salary. Okay, and see the next one, interest on employer's contribution. Interest on employer's contribution to the SPF, not part of employee's salary. Okay, RPF, not part of employee's salary, up to 9.5% rate of interest, above than part of salary. Okay, and see the next, interest on employer's contribution to URPF, then not part of employee's salary. Okay, and see the next, lump sum received on maturity along with interest income, then SPF exempt under section 10 subsection 11, RPF exempt under section 10 subsection 12. And see here there is a note, lump sum received on maturity along with interest income, URPF, and see the note, lump sum plus interest received on employer's contribution taxable under head income from salary. Lump sum received on employee contribution exempt from tax. Okay, interest received on employee's contribution taxable under head income from other sources. Okay, total working notes completed in format. And see the next, arrears of salary, advance salary, not as a loan. Okay, and the next, gross salary. From gross salary, reduction under section 16, subsection 1A, standard deduction up to 50,000. For example, gross salary 1 lakh, then standard deduction 50,000. Okay, and second one, entertainment allowances only for government employees, amount received 1/5 into basic salary, 5,000 per annum, whichever is lower. Okay, it will be taken as a deduction under section 16 subsection 2. Okay, and see the next 3, professional tax paid by employer or employee up to 2,500, deduction allowable. Okay, by taking all this, then we will get income from salaries. Okay friends, income from salaries chapter is over. If you have any doubt, please comment me. Okay friends, all the best, do well, prepare well, bye bye.